What's going on, my friends? All right, so today let's talk about box office numbers with Transformers and how everything has been going down with Hasbro and Paramount. As always, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, turn that notification on, and let's get into it. All right, so look, you can see that I came across this right here. Now, this right here is pretty much self-explanatory. I am a Transformers fan, and this right here speaks and it tells you in high volume what the consumer, the fans want. This right here is what the box office has been making with Transformers live action or whatever theatrical run when it comes to these universes, right? We're seeing that with Michael Bay, 5 movies he made, they all made money. And you can see it right here with the first Transformers that came out in 2007, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, and The Last Night. You can see right there with those 5 films, while Michael Bay was there, things were going good. And every time the numbers kept on going up. Sure, I understand that The Last Night, things didn't go as well as with Age of Extinction. But it, of course, is because the writing and whatever and stuff like that. But you can't hold Michael Bay accountable for that. He's going to do what he has to do with what he's given. So after that, what happened? Hasbro and Paramount wanted to do 3 soft reboots, if you want to say. And you cannot blame Michael Bay for the following flops. Bumblebee flopped. Rise of the Beast flopped. And then what we have now recently with Transformers 1, it officially tanked. This is embarrassing. Every time you see the numbers just going lower and lower, and things are not working without Michael Bay. Hasbro and Paramount need to seriously reconsider and look at the drawing board because they would make money. And even with their merchandise, their toys and everything would sell with Michael Bay. And even till this day and probably into the future, you have Masterpiece, the lines from Takara Tomy and all these, exclusives that come out still from all these, if you want to say, dead universe, right? From Michael Bay? No, they're successful. That's why they continue to milk it and make money off of it because they know that there's still a fan demand and those products still continue to sell. Now, when you see things of Bumblebee, Rise of the Beast, they're not doing so good. And I'll tell you why. Because you can go to Ross and you see merchandise from Rise of the Beast. What does that tell you? That they didn't sell so well. So when things end up at Ross or Ollie's, these third party type of stores to resell it for cheaper, that tells you something too. It's not moving. So they have to sell it for cheaper than the original price. And then Transformers 1. Wow, don't even get me with that. I, as a collector, don't have one item of Transformers 1 in my collection because it doesn't appeal to me. I didn't like the designs, I didn't like the movie, and I just didn't like that whole vision what they were trying to give us. Now, when you go into Walmart, you go into Target, you go into all these stores, you see all those toys and all that merchandise still sitting overstocked. Again, there's not enough fans to try to justify it and say that Transformers 1 was a success. It was not. It was a flop, a massive flop, and the numbers don't lie. You're seeing it right here. 128 million is terrible compared to what they were used to making back when Michael Bay was running things with the Bayformers with under the Bayverse. Let's be real. With Michael Bay, okay, sure, they didn't have the best designs and whatever, but that's what these robots are supposed to be. They're supposed to be futuristic aliens, and Michael Bay completely gave us that. So it's completely mind boggling when some of the fans are like, well, if it's not G1, I won't accept it. And then you try to tell some of these hardcore G1 fans, hey, look, it's okay. Not everything has to be G1. And they take it personal. So if I come and say, hey, look, restore the Bayverse, they get offended. If I say, hey, I like G2 more than I like G1, they still take it personal. You see what I'm saying? The G1 formula does not work, period. It doesn't. They tried to do it with Bumblebee. They tried to do it with Rise of the Beast. They tried to do it and it failed miserably with Transformers 1. And for that, I'm glad. You know why? Because it proves to you that without Michael Bay, this company has no hope, period. You need to bring back Michael Bay and you need to restore the Bayverse. Without the Bayformers, this brand is just like it was in the 90s. It's done. It's over. Because after G2 back in the 90s, the brand went down. And what happened? in 2007 when Michael Bay came on board and he gave out the first live-action Transformers, which was not G1. It was the beginning of the Bayverse with the Bayformers. That's what revived the brand. As always, drop your comments, hit that subscribe, and until next time.